Hey everybody, welcome to Truck Talk Tuesdays, the show where I sit in my truck on Tuesdays, talk to y'all about real estate. So this week we are talking about being a first-time home buyer. I know millennials, people my age, at least on the tail end of the millennial spectrum, are getting ready to buy houses. Some a little older than me, some of my friends a little younger than me are dipping their foot into the pool that is real estate. And there's one thing that seems to be consistent. It's not exactly the most clear process as to how you go about this and how you make a successful strategy in terms of going and buying a house. So I have a few little tips, tricks that should help smooth this out a little bit. So step number one, you think you're ready to buy a house, go talk to a lender. Don't talk to one lender, talk to a few lenders. The reason being is this is somebody that you're going to be working with on purchasing the biggest asset in your entire life. It's going to be one of your biggest purchases. You need to have somebody in your corner that you can call up and ask questions to. First, you want to have a good relationship. Second, you want to know that you're going to be able to work with that person. Also, when you're talking to lenders, you're going to be able to find out what you qualify for, what you have to do in terms of job requirements, different things that are going on to make sure that you can actually get that loan. So step one, go talk to a lender and start to develop a relationship. Once you find a lender that you know that you can work with, number two, get pre-qualified. You want to get your pre-qualification letter. That'll tell you what your budget is. Once you know what your budget is, then you can start doing your research and getting on Zillow and Craigslist and seeing what's out there in terms of your what you're qualified for. And when I say your pre-qualification letter, that is a letter from the lender stating that you're qualified to be lent based on the information that you provided up to a certain amount of money. So let's say you're qualified for $385,000. You can then start looking at houses in that price range, and you can come up with a strategy as to where you want to live. So once you have your pre-qualification in hand, step number three, that's where I come in. You want to meet with your real estate broker or get a real estate broker. The reason being is, well, I bet you've had somebody try and tell you how to do your job at work if you've been doing it for a while, and that person probably doesn't know exactly what's going on. Same thing goes for a real estate broker. Like myself, my day is spent in the real estate market, talking to people, figuring out what's going on, keeping up with the laws, keeping up with the strategies and things along those lines in order to make people's home buying experiences a lot smoother. So if you have somebody that you're working with, sit down and talk with them and bring your pre-qualification letter, and then we can come up with a strategy to find you a home in the area that you're trying to be, or we can kind of delineate through what is on the market and what's the best fit for you based on your needs and what you want out of life and how this house can help facilitate that. Once you have that all set up, then you start getting into the fun stuff. You can go house hunting, you can start writing your offers, and you can really start breaking down the home buying process post getting pre-qualified. So if you are a first-time home buyer, the big things: get pre-qualified, find yourself a real estate broker, and then you can start going house hunting. You don't want to make the steps of going out house hunting, make an offer, and then realize that you don't qualify for that. You've wasted a bunch of time, you don't have a mortgage, and then everyone has a little bit of a headache there. So if you have any questions about good lenders or strategies, if you are already pre-qualified for a home, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you. My phone number is 541-815-4136. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.